Welcome to this next season of Sapp Stories. It's gonna be a good one. Guys, we're kicking it off talking about travel and not traveling. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. Can't afford that this summer. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take you on a journey through some of my favorite trips throughout my life. I want you to learn a little bit more about me. And to see where our stories align, where we can learn from one another. Maybe we've been to the same places and had similar experiences. Maybe we've met the same people, I don't know. But I'm gonna take you on a journey through some of my travels. And today, can anyone guess what city we're going to right out the gate, just by my sweater, okay? Come on, history guys, come on. The great Jackie Robinson, come on. We are beginning in the city that I frequented most as a kid. There was a time, and my friends like to make fun of me about this. I never said this publicly. There was a time where I always did not live in Southern California. I actually lived, make sure no one's around. I actually lived in Southern Oregon, a place called Medford, Oregon. It's a wonderful place. A lot of people call it Methford. Obviously, it wasn't my experience there, and the people that I knew were really good people. I still talk to some families today. We were there until I was about 8 years old. So I was born in Pasadena, California. About 2.5, we moved. Then I moved back down to California when I was 8. Very quickly, I'll probably share more about this in another video, but very quickly, my parents just felt strongly about being around a more diverse environment.
And that's the PC way of saying,
we want you to be around more, you know what I'm saying? We want you to be around more of us, you know what I'm saying? Like, they not like us. Hey, y'all stupid. Hey, knock it off, y'all. Hey, what's up? Hey, okay. What's good? I wish I was on that stage with all of them. Yeah. Okay. So, this first episode about travels, we are starting with the beginning. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I feel like I haven't said something to, what am I? I'm Justin Sapp. Welcome to Sapp Stories.
Fascinating.
You guessed it. You are thinking about Pasadena, California. It's one of the gems of our country, of our state of California. And we're gonna spend some time talking about that tonight. Before America became a country, this was a vibrant Native American civilization. This was once Mexico. The Russians were even here in the 1500s. Spain came later, 1700s, and this place was just filled with so much history. All of those East Coast wealthy people, the Vanderbilts, people like that would come vacation here in the early 1900s. They liked it so much that they said, hey, you know all those beautiful places that we see in Europe? Let's just build them in Pasadena. And so if you're ever curious why Pasadena has so many beautiful homes, it's because the wealthy went to Europe, saw what they liked, and they decided to build it here because they liked coming here so much. This place was one of the wealthiest cities in the world at one time, like Paris, London, and Pasadena. It was filled with so much wealth. And then came this thing called talkies. Everyone leaves Pasadena, goes into Hollywood because that's the cool place to be. And Pasadena kind of becomes this place of old money, a bit more snooty, a bit more snobby. People laugh a little louder, you know, a bit more tennis clubs. You know, it's kind of like San Luis Obispo light, you know? a bit more rugged, right? It's like if Santa Barbara had a tattoo, you know? It's like if people from San Diego could read, you know, hey, come on, hey, hey, knock it off, man. Hey, don't push me, come on. It's not like you're in a coffee shop in Echo Park, you know, where some dog is literally eating out of your latte drink. You know, it's like, I appreciate that he's friendly, Melissa, but get him out of my oat milk. I mean, you know what I mean? Get him out. Melissa from Minneapolis, right? So we're gonna be talking about Pasadena a little bit, but before we do, I want you guys to meet someone. It's a bit cold out here today, a little overcast. So let's warm up. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to meet Jack Percy out in Palm Springs. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack Percy. Oh no, thank you. Your thoughts were kind, yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, yeah. Palm Springs, yeah, what a crowd. Well, I'm married now, but I used to date this girl, you know, I used to date around. And she had stinky feet. I mean, let me tell you, these feet were not to be messed around with. And she'd always complain, baby, how come, you know, you tell jokes for everyone else, how come you won't tell me any jokes? I said, I would, but I'm afraid I'd knock your socks off. Okay, all right, okay. You guys have been an amazing crowd. Thank you so much, okay? Enjoy your stay, all right, on your way to Vegas. Okay, you guys get out of here. Get out of here, crazy guy, get out of here. After the Europeans came and after the wealthy East Coasters came, it began something in our country called the Great Migration. The Great Migration of Black and brown people from southern states to northern ones for search of greater opportunities. A huge contingency went up to the East Coast. I want to be part of high society. I want to have my name on something. I want to be educated in an elite way. Another group went to the Midwest. Sorry. It's like, hey, this is horrible. It's like, yeah. That's where my mom's family went, up to Cleveland. But my dad's family, they came out west. Since the writings of Mark Twain, we've always understood the West to be this place of adventure, this place you risk it all for, right? California literally means gold, want some. You know, it's just this whole idea of you come here hoping for an awesome, exciting, grand, wild experience. And that's what California is. And so my grandmother and her husband, my grandfather, came out in the late 50s. For whatever reason, less educated blacks usually went to Watts. African Americans with more education came to Pasadena, and as history should have it, my grandfather started a camera store in Watts and a photography studio, and my grandmother taught here and became a principal here in Pasadena. And so since then, I, as a kid, got to spend my summers here growing up, and I still enjoy it to this day. It's the place that orients me if I'm feeling blue, if I'm feeling down. I come here and I drive around, I listen to jazz music, and I think about the good old days and the purest moments of my life of swimming and eating and coming inside and eating okra and whatever my grandmother had made for me. And so this is what this place means to me on a personal level. But on a grand level, I think it could mean awesome things for our country. It's a metaphor for what we can be at our best in a time where people are so fearful. What'd you say about me? No, don't you? What'd you say? So just some thoughts about Pasadena. I hope you've enjoyed your sights. I hope you've enjoyed your time. And I'll see you soon. Maybe next time, right here on Sapp Stories. Hey, if you're returning from season 1, I just want to say thank you so much for coming back. I once heard a pastor say, I can't believe that when I got up there the following Sunday, they came back. And so thank you for coming back. You are appreciated. I am so grateful that you are here. And for the first time in my life as a 38-year-old man on YouTube, I can say something that I never had the confidence to say, and that is to ask you to subscribe. Why am I doing that? Because I believe in what we're going to do on this show. I believe in the stories that will be told. I believe in the intention behind them. It's to see people come together, to see people experience inspiration, perhaps even healing, to have their eyes opened in some way, because y'all, we got to do something to to help not just our country, but we got to do something to help people see one another again, or at least have the desire to want to see people. So go ahead and subscribe right now. As you can see, I'm still designing the format of the show, and I will get it dialed. I'm very passionate about that, and I'm very intent on doing that, making it the most efficient possible. So when you click on a show, you know exactly what you're going to get every single time, and you know how to tell people about it. So we're going there. But in the meantime, I want to invite you to just join me on that journey, become part of the community that we are building, and let's just see where this thing goes. I just feel like in the next 6 months, what we're doing here, it's gonna turn into something really, really cool and provide hope for a lot of people. So subscribe. Please hear me when I say thank you. I'm glad you're here, and I can't wait to interact with you more. My name's Justin. I'll talk to you again soon.